Hi guys, it's Bree from Bree and Nita, and welcome to my Yarn Craze podcast. It is a podcast where I talk about all of the things that I crochet or just craft in general, okay? So, today I have an unboxing, multi-unboxing, and then I want to show you all the progress that I've made with weaving. So I also weave, I crochet, I weave, I taught myself how to knit a little bit, and I'm constantly learning. I love crafting so much. So I want to show you my weaving progression, and then I want to get into the unboxing. Last year, or maybe a little bit before then, I was interested in learning how to weave. So I bought a weaving loom, a rigid heddle weaving loom, and I went on my little adventure of learning how to weave or teaching myself how to weave, and it did not go out how I planned for it to. So the very first project that I attempted to do was towels, and I watched a video on how to do it, and something just was not clicking. It was a mess. So I'm about to show you the very first project. And hopefully when you see like my progress with weaving, like you will not get deterred to stop like I did. It's a learning curve. I'm gonna tell you that. So I attempted to do 2 towels at a time. Mind you, I have a sample-it loom that's 10 inches, okay? So it's not big at all, but it's a hot mess. So this is me trying to put in waste yarn, okay? And as you can see, it's so loose that it's literally slipping. And then if you can look, it's kind of like super gappy, like the fabric is super gappy. So I didn't even have enough tension on the warp threads, and my wefts is not even, it's just, I don't know. It's not tight at all, basically. I didn't have enough tension, and I didn't beat hard enough. And then my edges just looked a mess, okay? So these are the edges. So you can see, and it's super spacey. Okay, and then I was like, okay, I finished one, so let me put some space and put the other one. Didn't even think to put any waste yarn in between there. And as you can see, it's super loose, just super loose. And this row is slipping. You go up, you still see more little gaps. And then the edge of this one just completely messed up. Just completely messed up. And again, super loose and spacey. Salvage edge is a hot mess. And then I was just like, forget it. I'm cutting it off the loom, and I just can't deal with this one anymore. So, I mean, it's not bad considering never having any knowledge on weaving, but it was just a headache, basically. It gave me a big headache. So I sat the loom down for a good while. I'm not even gonna lie. And then I went and looked at classes on Blueprint, which used to be Craftsy. And that's just a website where you can learn like all types of stuff, okay? It's all types of crafting things they teach you. So I learned, and I did a little sample, and I'm gonna show you what it looks like. Now that, when I attempted to do the towels, that was peaches and cream cotton yarn for the warp and weft threads. This is my second attempt, and this is with all acrylic yarn. The hot pink is just some cheap yarn I bought at Walmart, and then the weft thread is impeccable yarn from Michael's. So that's the wrong side. So okay, this is the right side. So as we're going here, it's a lot more tighter, okay? And I actually had enough tension, and I beat the fabric hard enough so there wasn't a lot of space. So you can see it's not gappy like the other one. And we go here. my edges are more straight. Yes, I've messed up a little bit, but that's okay. But it's more straight for the most part until we get to the end. It's more consistent. This one is more consistent. And then I knotted the fringe on both sides. So this project is supposed to turn into a bag, which I probably will sew together eventually. But this is the second project. So I needed a break to get to this project, okay? And I'm so happy that I did give myself a break because it turned out beautifully. Now, let me show you another project that I made. Now, this is my first attempt at making a scarf. And this yarn I had got from Ice Yarns. So here it is. Okay, so hold on. Let me straighten it out. So here's the edge. Now, both yarns that I use for the warp and the weft is 50% acrylic and 50% wool. So here it is close up. I've gotten so much better, and you can see like the fabric just looks so beautiful. It's consistent all the way through. It's consistent all the way through until we get here. Now this yarn was a little sticky when using it as the warp, but it was strong enough to actually use a lot of tension because I had to use a lot of tension for this. But yeah, as you can see, and it's super long. I haven't cut my ends on either one, but this is so beautiful and it's long. I can't remember the exact dimensions that I used, but I think I used a 96-inch warp, possibly. Something along those lines. But it's super long, and I love it. And all of these projects I used on a 10-inch sample it loom. So I'm very happy. So if you were like me and you mess up on your first project, or you are annoyed with the first project, please do not give up, because it will work out in the end. I promise. You just need a little space from it and get yourself together and start fresh. And then also how you learn, like the material you use for learning is huge as well. So there is a pattern that I want to try from Kelly Casanova, who teaches weaving classes as well. And it's for a double width baby blanket. Now I am getting a bigger loom, and hopefully that will be in soon, as well as a warping board. So that's going to help as well. But start out small and work your way to a bigger loom, because let me tell you, it's a learning curve. Like it's something else, but I love it. I'm so glad that I learned. And here's the yarn that I use for the weft thread in this scarf. It's like this, and I got this from Ice Yarns. All right, so I'm gonna do an unboxing for 2 Knitcrate boxes. If you haven't watched my podcast before, I have a subscription to Knitcrate. I will leave the link below, and that will give you a discount on your first Knitcrate. I think you only have to pay $5 for your first one just to see if you like it. So I am pretty behind in showing these. All right. Here is the box for Knitcrate. This is for the month of April. And here's the pattern. Each Knitcrate comes with a pattern, and it shows you the type of yarns that you will have in the box, as well as the patterns. So looking into it, these are all of the yarns that they had in the regular Knitcrate, and these are the yarns that they had in the sock crate. I cannot knit socks, but I'm really interested in getting some sock yarn to use for weaving. And then these are the patterns. So you have your hat and cowl. You have your, I think these are knitted. Yeah, your knitted hat and cowl, your knitted socks, and then you have your crochet socks as well as your crochet, what is that, a cowl or a caplet. It's really cute. Okay. And then it has the patterns for all of them inside this book. So that's a good deal if you ask me. So as I'm opening this up, this is the yarn that I bought. It's a beautiful, beautiful, like forest green color. So you get 2 skeins. You get 2 skeins, and it's so soft. So this is called Librebus Light Alpaca. The colorway is Ancient Pines. It is 100% baby alpaca. It's finger and weight at 400 yards, and it's 100 grams. So yes, the suggested needle size for knitting is 0 to 3, and for crochet, it is, which I think is crochet, yeah, it's 2 to 3.25 millimeters. So this is alpaca. I've never had alpaca yarn before, but it's super, super thin. It's finger and weight. So I think I will crochet. I was going to weave a scarf with this. I was going to order 2 more. And as a Knitcrate member, you do get discount if you order more yarn from the Knitcrates. So I was going to order more and just weave a shawl with it. But I think I will attempt to do the caplet, I think. I'm not for sure yet, but we'll see. But it is super, super soft. And it has a little fluffs sticking out, so you can see. Okay, so that was the April Knitcrate. I'm going to put that up. And then for May, instead of it being in the box, because that's the normal box that it would come in, it came in a bag. Okay, because of the whole virus thing, they needed to push them out. So this is that April? I might have gotten them mixed up. Okay, I got them mixed up. This box was for March. See, that's why I need to get on it. I need to get on it. This box is for April that I'm about to show you. It's luminous. And you get 2 skeins. And sometimes it comes with free stuff. And it came with this free soak in the scent Celebration. And you can soak your cross stitch, your quilting stuff, hand spun yarn, I mean, anything. It's just a gentle cleanser for it. So it comes with this. And then here is the 2 skeins of yarn. As you can see, that glitz, that shimmer right there. I love it. I love it. So this is Yuru yarn sugared sport. The colorway is diamond. It is 70% superwash merino, 20% nylon, and 20% stellina. Stellina is that silvery sparkle that you see going through there. This is sport weight at 300 yards, and it is 100 grams. 100 grams each skein, and this is exclusively made for Knitcrate only. So that is that. And it's a beautiful taupey color. So this one is super soft too. Oof. So I love it. It's enough yarn to create not anything, but a handful of stuff. So this time, this one didn't come with a pattern booklet. It is online because they needed to ship out the stuff in a timely manner, which I am okay with that. So I do not have that to show you all. But that was the 2 Knitcrates from March and April. And then that was my weaving progression from hot mess to cute. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more of my podcasts. I will be pushing them out there, and at the end of this video I will have the playlist for all my previous podcasts. Comment below, like this video, and then subscribe for more. Okay, I will see you in the next one. Bye.